A very good Tuesday morning to everyone out there. Landon here, back in the driver's seat, bringing you your latest weather and night forecast, courtesy of On Target. Got a cold front that's approaching here from the west, folks. Squeezed out a few flurries, a bit of more cloud cover here as we work throughout the overnight. You can see we still got some more cloud cover trekking in here from the west, along and ahead of that front. We'll be keeping the cloud cover around this morning with some flying flurries to go along with it. You can see high pressure building in behind should allow for rays of sunshine to break out as we work into this afternoon. Folks, take a look down here to our south. We got a massive, rare winter storm that's impacting the Gulf Coast. Just want to showcase this real quick because it is rather impressive to say the least, all right? We have got blizzard warnings that have been placed out right here along the Gulf Coast, across portions of southeastern Texas, over into Louisiana. Seeing a blizzard warning down there is an extremely rare occurrence, but we do have some wild weather that is ongoing here across the continental U.S. this morning. Obviously, up here closer to where we're at, things are much calmer, thankfully. Looking over the sky cam, Lovers Lane Soccer Complex and the Loops Trails, we got the frozen tundra still intact out there. Temperatures are absolutely frigid as we speak, but as previously mentioned, we got the cloud cover that's hanging around that's preventing us from falling a few degrees, not as cold as it was this time yesterday, but it looks like we're going to be rolling into that as we roll into the overnight tonight yet again. Still frigid cold out there, folks. We got single digits up to around the 10-degree mark region-wide. Winds are calm as we speak, but they'll pick up just a little bit out of the west with that cold front moving through. It's going to be bringing that reinforcing shot of colder air overnight and even into our Wednesday before we finally should see some moderations on the temperature front. You can see here, looking at a better view of the surface map, that cold front will get east of the region with high pressure moving in. That's what's going to create the rays of sunshine this afternoon and then keep it clear overnight. It's going to send our temperatures absolutely tanking at a very fast rate, all right? So let's jump over here and let's break down the latest model guidance and showcase what we are looking at. We got this area of high pressure that's going to swing down to the south and east along with that reinforcing trough. And this is going to continue, folks, over the next few days. Here we are looking at Wednesday night on into Thursday morning is whenever we should be at our coldest readings of the week, potentially. But then we're going to look at a little bit of moderation here as we progress throughout the last half of the week. Here we are working into the early part of the weekend. Things are going to be warming up with high pressure to our east, low pressure over here. And then, folks, some moisture is going to be coming along with that. And take a look here as we roll into Sunday morning on into our Sunday afternoon. The potential arrival of our next weather maker, it might start off as a few flying snowflakes, but then rather quickly, as you can see, we transition over to an all-rain event as we work into Sunday afternoon. Temperatures are expected to get above freezing during this point in time. And then we work into Sunday evening, and this is where our surface map is going to be located. This next cold front's going to blast through here, folks. All model members are not on board with this. We're looking at the GFS model currently. But as this cold front passes, widespread rain showers arrive throughout our Sunday, but especially Sunday night on into our Monday morning. And then it looks like this trough is going to try to dig down here on the back side of that, potentially bringing another shot of the Arctic air here into our vicinity, okay? So we get the rain chances that finally move out between mid-morning and lunchtime on Monday. Then that area of high pressure drives down, folks, and that kicks up this surface low right across the deep south. So we're going to have some question marks during the early days of next week where we can see that blue coloration. We're going to be keeping our eyes on that like a hawk because any northward displacement could result in somewhat of a significant winter weather event for us. But with us still being a week out in voodoo country, as we like to refer to it as, we've got nothing etched in stone. That is a promise, all right? Looking here in the short term, though, we got the cloud cover here with us this morning. And then, as you can see, as the day wears on, we're going to get a few more breaks of sunshine. Here we are working into mid-morning on into lunchtime. We get the thinner clouds right up here in this direction that's finally going to be arriving. And then especially between late afternoon on into this evening, we really see those skies clear out, folks. And this is whenever we're going to see those temperatures tank and tumble, all right? So here's a look at our temperature behaviors over the next 48 hours or so. We roll throughout today, folks, and it's going to be very similar to yesterday. Highs this afternoon is going to be pegged right around the mid and upper 30s, as you can see here, okay? Again, more cloud cover, flying flurries this morning, and then more sunshine this afternoon. Overnight, folks, the bottom is going to drop out. Look at these readings. We're expected to dip all the way down to near zero by sunrise tomorrow morning. You can see the 2-degree mark right here over top of the Bowling Green and Wobbles community. Folks, I think that there's a very real possibility, a few locations out there, especially stuck down in those cold valleys, we could get sub-zero readings. We're not talking about wind chills. We're just talking about real readings on your thermometers. Folks, the dangerous cold continues. Pets, your pipes, and your plants, and other people, okay? You're going to add a 4th P in there. Save the number here at On Target. You got any emergencies, you get a water heater that busts, any water main breaks, they'll be out there and available 24/7. The good news is we do thaw out to an extent as we work into our Wednesday afternoon. We're going to be right around the 30-degree mark. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to hit the freezing threshold. Then we'll plummet again, folks, as we work throughout our Wednesday night, but finally recovering to hopefully above freezing readings in the Thursday time frame. We're pegging highs right around the 40-degree mark as we work into our afternoon hours of our Thursday. So that is the good news. Coming along with this weekend, folks, we got a little bit of a wintry mix transitioning over to the rainfall. We're going to look at anywhere from 1/4 of an inch up to 3/4 of an inch of total rain, and this will be valid for Saturday evening, lasting all the way through Monday morning. Again, folks, the heaviest rain is expected to fall Sunday afternoon into Sunday night, given the current model guidance. We'll obviously be keeping eyes on things if they change, being 5 to 6 days out from the arrival of this particular weather maker. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. Bone-chilling cold today, folks. Forget about that icon showing partly sunny skies. That should be the case this afternoon. Throughout this morning, more cloud cover, flying flurries. Highs right around the teens, all right? Potentially plummeting down to near 0 degrees or even sub-zero readings overnight into sunrise on Wednesday. Only recovered to near the 30-degree mark Wednesday afternoon. Near 40 degrees underneath cloud cover, thickening up on our Thursday. Friday should be somewhat similar, but more sunshine. Near 50 on Saturday ahead of our next weather maker, and then you'll see the wintry mix possible Saturday night. Then scattered rain chances continue Sunday on into our Sunday night time frame as well. Friends, it's going to wrap up your Tuesday morning, second day of the work week. Weather or not forecast brought to you by On Target.